Alright guys, no intro this time because they decided to mess everything up. How can it be Friday football if there's Thursday games? So I don't exactly know what the hell I'm going to do about that. Um, it might be best just to have any Thursday related questions on the video from the week prior. I mean, I guess I might be able to do these on Thursday instead of Friday morning, but we'll have to see, I suppose. They're up messing everything up. So this is just a funky week. The fact that until last night, I didn't even know there was a freaking game on, so that messed everything up. And it's also a really random week in the fact that out of the blue, there's no buys this week, but there's buys next week. So it's like, are you done with them? Are you not done with them? I guess they just wanted everybody to play on the first Thursday night game since, I don't know, it fixes up who gets equal rest and who doesn't, except for the fact that there's still a bye next week. So I don't know what was going on. So Chargers versus Raiders, I totally would have picked the Chargers, I think, but they ended up losing, and that was kind of cool because it's always fun to see stuff like that, which I don't even know what I mean. So anyway, it was a pretty solid game. Palmer played really well, and Rivers just didn't. So anyway, on to the picks, Lions and Bears. I got the Bears. Unfortunately, cry. Pats, Jets. I'm taking Jets as well. God, both of those are free. I'm trying to pick upsets here, and that's not happening. Saints, Falcons. Ooh, that'll be good. Where are they playing? They're playing at the Falcons, right? So screw it. Let's take the Falcons. I need to pick something fun. Steelers, Bengals. I'm still gonna go Steelers on that one. Rams, Browns. I guess I'll go Browns, though I don't even like them. They're just the lesser of two evils at this point, I suppose. Bills, Cowboys. Let's take Cowboys. Oh, Cowboys are favorite. God, bloody hell. Stupid. Jaguars, Colts. This is going to be it. The Colts get their one win against the Jags. I swear to God. It better happen, because then I get to call it. I mean, not like it's hard to call. It's going to be the easiest one to call if it ever happens. Broncos, Chiefs. Oh, my God. What a mess. Tebow is putting everyone's head through the ringer. God, the Chiefs are just like, hey, let's flip a coin. We want to suck today, or we want to play well today. Screw it. Let's take the Broncos, just because I feel like having fun. Redskins, Dolphins. Oh my God, that's terrible. Let's go with the Dolphins. Why not? Cardinals, Eagles. Wow, the line is even. How do you predict a tie? I have never seen that before. Insider line is Philly by 7. This insider line is even. What? I've never seen that before. You guys are dumb. Eagles. Texans, Bucks. I'll go Texans. Titans, Panthers. I'll go Panthers. Ravens, Seahawks. I'll go Ravens. Giants, 49ers. I'll go 49ers. Vikings, Packers. I have a feeling that this game is going to be really close. And just out of, I don't know, I guess if it was at Minnesota it'd be better, but I just have a feeling this isn't going to be the blowout everyone expects. Maybe because it's divisional, or maybe because Packers have to lose at some point. They're not going 19-0. Sorry, Charles Woodson, you're an idiot, as much as I used to like you from your U of M days, but Packers will probably take it. Anyway, so that ends our weekly picks, and yeah, this Thursday thing is totally going to jack me up. Let's see, next Thursday is Jets Broncos, so I'm going to go Jets, just in case I don't get this up on Thursday, because the name is Friday, and that's when I'm supposed to post these things, is on Friday. So screw you, NFL, you suck! You really suck. Anyway, so here we go with, all the jazz of what be going on with real teams, and I guess because there's no buys, it's really going to change things a lot. You don't really have to worry about, picking up waiver guys to sit. You get to start your best guys. So, although I'm probably going to swap Finley for Hernandez just because I don't know, I just feel like I should. The only reason Hernandez is on the bench, honestly, is because I'm starting him in a different league, and I want to have different guys starting, and that's really the only reason, but it's not a good reason. So, let's look at I guess it's a box, it's not a preview, since Malk has Novak going for 4 points, which is an advantage when he has a good kicker who only registered 4 points. I'll take that any day. Sitting Fred Jackson this week, but that's not really much to it. There's not really going to be too much to anything, I think, with the lack of buys, so it's going to be fairly interesting. It's going to limit how much crap needs to happen. I don't think he's got anything that's not worth starting. Maybe, no, I don't know. I think all that stuff is fair. My wide receivers I'm starting just because I suck at wide receiver. My best one was Austin, who sucks and he's hurt. So I'm kind of hurting over there a little bit. Oh, my bench has 6 points. Oh, the kicker. That's right. Yeah. I didn't realize that was a mistake on my part. I was like, Hansen is questionable. I didn't know that. Let's pick up a kicker. Oh, hey, this dude's playing, so let me pick it. Or he was free on waivers, so I picked him up. I didn't realize he was hurt, and I didn't realize he was playing on Thursday. So I'm like, what the hell? So I didn't fix my Hansen situation one bit. But as far as potential trades, I mean, at this point, I think trades are kind of not in the question anymore. That seems to be more of like a pre-playoffs thing more than a during the bye weeks type of thing. So I'm not so sure on that. I think that's going to be what we have to look forward to on weeks 12 through 14 or something like that, is more on the trades and less on the waiver wire stuff. So God, I can't get the scroll bar to go freaking. There we go. Gates already played. Gates, you suck. As opposed to Olsen, so hopefully Olsen sucks more and I can feel better about it. What was he? He was projected 10. I don't know. Projections suck. Frank Gore is supposedly slightly hurt, according to what the hell it says here. Expected to start, yes, but he's been limited and blah blah blah. He missed some time and all that jazz. So this random dude named his backup, named Kendall Hunter. I picked him up just in case. So if you have an open spot on your roster and you literally have nothing else to go for, it might be worth picking up just so that nobody else can get him, just in case Gore doesn't play. But you really wouldn't start him unless you have Gore, and Gore is hurt. So, although I suppose there's always the chance he gets hurt mid-game and yada yada yada, and Kendall Hunter comes in and does really well. You don't go on that. Fitzgerald this week is going to be... I'm really tempted to sit him. The problem is just I don't have anything really good to sit for him. I mean, I guess I would put in Decker or Mike Williams, but I don't really like either of those. I don't know. It's because he's up against, obviously, a whole bunch of really good corners, and his quarterback sucks and never gives him the ball. He's got he's got 3. Oh, look at that. He's got 3 touchdowns. He's had 1 good game, though. Because even these 60 yards and 40 yards, it's like, that would have been nothing without the TD. So, I don't know. I'm really tempted to sit him. He's been trade-worthy all season long, and I just haven't bothered trying due to bye weeks. I've been wanting to, keep somebody to start. But now that the bye weeks are essentially over, with the exception of a couple of teams next week, it's starting to look like it's going to be more worthwhile to put that in there. But that's just an individual basis type of thing. I can't just say trade A for B and X for Z, because that's not the case of how crap is going to happen. But anyway, let's take a gander over at this dude's team. All right, so I had Gates start. He didn't have anything just yet. Anything on here? I don't really like Lions defense at this point, but that's fine. Otherwise, yeah, there's nothing on his team that's something that should, go up as a red flag of, hey, don't start this guy. All those are fair starts. I suppose for that matter, my guys seem to be fair starts. So, I think I was supposed to swap the Giants over for Cowboys here. I don't know. I'll look at defenses later. Definitely need to look at defenses separately, because those are kind of random all the time. So, wow, he's sitting Roddy White for who? I guess he's sitting it for Sproles. Huh. He's starting Colston. Well, I wouldn't start both of them, but whatever. That's his gig. And he can go die in a fire. Well, I guess not really, but I don't like him. Let's see here. This league was supposed to be my toughest matchup of the week, but it just got a ton better because he used a bunch of Chargers that sucked. Let's see, as far as my issues, I don't really want to start Julio Jones, but I don't know who to put in its place. Nix is still hurt, so I'm like, I don't really like that. Obviously, I didn't start Matthews. Vernon Davis, you suck. So yeah, I got a few options. I mean, Crabtree, Benson, or Hakeem Nicks potentially in place of Julio Jones. There's just a lot of stuff. I still don't want to start Fitzgerald, but I have less options here as I'm holding freaking half a bench worth of hurt dudes that I refuse to get rid of, because as soon as I get rid of them, they're going to come back and be awesome. So the hell do I know? But as far as yeah, despite just because my whole bench is hurt, you know, even with no buys, it kind of plays itself in this case. But with him, yeah, he started 3 Chargers for a whopping 13 points, so that was awesome. Thanks, dude, for sucking. Obviously, Rodgers is still going to put up a ton of points. Murray's probably going to put up points, so he certainly still can, you know, put up an additional 100 or so. So hopefully my guys can match it, though I just don't feel, I don't know. We'll see. Whatever. Who cares? This isn't about my dudes. Anyone worth not looking at? I don't know. The Philly wide receivers have been really, really hit or miss this season. What else does he have? He's got Sean Green there. I don't know. I'd consider Sean Green over Macklin. I don't know. Whatever. Let's go over to the final one, and this week is hilarious. It's I don't know, it's just funny, not with like what I've got, but with what he's got. I had to start Novak in this league because I didn't want to start Hansen just in case. So he only got a few points, but yeah, whatever, it's fine. It should be okay. I'm honestly not a huge fan of Welker in this week, but you have to start him every week if you have him. You have to. He starts 100% of the time everywhere, unless it's like a question of whether he's going to play or not, but he's going to play, so, you know, that's going to be tough. I do have a lot of options for my flex here. Manningham, Moreno, though I need to get rid of Moreno. He sucks. Manningham sucks, Crabtree sucks, Holmes sucks, so Green sucks, so there's a lot of sucky guys in there, but I got to start one of them, so whatever. But this matchup this week is funny to me, because I've mentioned a few times, this is the guy who has never clicked back to the league since draft day. Well, he clicked back a couple of weeks ago and offered me a really stupid trade, and I declined it. And so all the people who benefited on the weeks where he had nobody starting and he scored 50 points and they get a free win, and I'm like, when do I play this guy? Well, it looks like I play him week 10, where there's no buys for no good reason, so he gets everybody. I'm just like, what the hell? Really? I couldn't play him on any other freaking week, and this is the only time I play him? Give me a break. I totally just spit on my screen a little bit. Although I guess that doesn't get recorded, so what am I talking about? I'm still projected to beat him, but, you know, who knows? What the hell ever. I don't think this Jenkins dude or Tate are going to get very much. So we'll see. Castle, who knows about that, but I still think I can win. It's just annoying and frustrating. Like, really, I would play you this week as opposed to any other week in the season. So, defenses we got to look at, as defenses are something I know a lot of people switch. Mid-game last night, I was like, can I pick up Palmer? Oh, nope, he automatically goes on to waivers. So, you guys can't just jack him out of the blue for that. As far as defenses go, I need to look at all. Come on. Okay, here. This is a little bit more of a... Okay, I'm just going to do that league by league instead, because that's going to make things easier. The Redskins' defense was a really good play before their bye. They're not very good now. The only thing that they have going for them is, they're playing against Miami. But, I don't know. KC didn't do so hot. I suppose the Jets did really hot. Denver, how did Denver do? Score 9 points against... Wait, Denver's defense got 9. That seems strange. Okay. Well, I guess that was the week when Miami was just dumb as hell. So, I suppose based on the recent trends, it's obviously it should still be a good play, but I think Miami's going to win the game, so you can't really expect the Redskins defense to put up that many, but I suppose if you're hurting, it's not bad. The Rams, they're only fairly decent because the Browns just don't really have an offense. I mean, yeah, they're putting up tons of freaking points, you know, in the teens for the last 5 million weeks. But it's not like you play the Rams defense because the Rams defense are good. That's the problem. I don't like playing defenses that suck as a defense. So, same with on the Colts and Jacksonville. I feel like both of those defenses could be worth a start. I would rather start the Dolphins over the Redskins, mind you, now that I go down the list a little bit. And I would probably rather start the Jaguars over the Colts. That's how we are there. Let's see. Broncos versus KC, Pats versus Jets, Seahawks versus Baltimore, Titans versus Houston, Bucks versus, I don't know about any of those really. So probably Finns, Jaguars, Redskins, Browns. That's just for this league. I have to look at all of them so I get all the teams listed up here. Players, add player, defense. Let's look at them defenses, yo. All this loading time sucks, yo. This seems to be in about the same boat. The Bengals are sitting out here. That's funny. The Bengals are ironically, the better defense of all the crap out here, but they're just playing a better team. So, just one has scored more than 20 points. Huh. Well, I don't know. I suppose it's the case of, regardless of who you pick, you should be able to get something that at least scores a few handfuls of points. I mean, you figure 1 sack and 1 turnover. You're going to get 3 points out of that. And then unless they get blown out, they're still going to get a couple of points just from limiting yards and points to some extent. So you're always just, I suppose with the whole thing of, picking defenses, you're trying to find the team that's going to have a home run and go 10 plus is really what you're looking for. But at the same time, like whoever you're going to start, you're going to get somebody who's going to get 4 points, most likely. So there's not too much of a worry there. The Bengals are probably going to be a better pickup as far as the rest of the season goes. You can start them versus Baltimore, Arizona, St. Louis, Cleveland. So they're going to have a few games in there where they're going to be really worth a start. Look, even 7 points on a defense, like that's fine. 6 points, that's fine. They got lit up by Buffalo, and Buffalo was playing great. But then obviously 15, 18, 20. So, they're something if they're available, which they probably won't be. So I'm just going to shut up and move on. And I don't know, it's just been it's a freaking weird week. I don't know what I'm going to do about Thursdays. What's this pending move? Oh, someone wants to give me Steve Smith for Crabtree, Holmes, and Miller. I don't think I want that, because I want somebody who doesn't suck at wide receiver. And I have these guys everywhere else, and no, I'm just going to ignore you. He offered me, what the hell? That dude offered me something random earlier in the week. What the hell was it? No, I don't care about this garbage. I don't want to bother declining it. I don't want him to know that I'm looking at it. Ugh, now I have to go back to defense. Ugh, making me take up my time, yo. Alright, over here. It seems to be that Redskins, Rams, Colts, Dolphins, Jags are going to be on everyone's freaking waiver. So that's probably going to be the... Why are you guys flagged? That's probably going to be what you can get on pretty much every league. Ironically, the Seahawks might have a really sneaky play since they have good run defense, and Baltimore seems to have random inept games. So who knows? But it seems like you're pretty much going to be picking from one of these guys as to what's available still. What team is this? Okay, I'm going over to TPX finally. And going over to defense. Yeah, it's the same. Redskins, Chiefs, Rams. Oh, Giants are still here. Giants would be probably a fairly solid play. SF obviously expect to win the game, but they're not really an offensive powerhouse. So they don't turn the ball over very much either. So that's the problem. You're not going to get turnover points. But you would hope that the Giants' defense would get a couple of sacks and just limit the score, keep it a low-scoring game. And so you get your points that way. Aside from everything else... I love how there's so many more defenses on the TPX league than there is in other leagues. It means we're not stupid enough to hold multiple defenses. But otherwise, yeah, it's the exact same boat of dudes that are all playing each other. I suppose Bills are worth a shot simply because Romo likes to throw a lot of picks, but who knows? I think that'd be a little bit riskier. Nothing else really down here. Houston's probably a fair play, but I didn't see Houston on anyone's list, so I guess everyone picked them up. I still consider them a bad defense, even though they've been playing really well, so I guess I'm just behind on the times there. But that's probably going to do it. We're at 20 minutes, which is longer than I wanted to go, but I have a habit of not being able to shut up. Everything as far as, questions on who to start, it's going to be a lot simpler this week, and thus also going forward. So I guess, I don't know, maybe we can just really simplify things and cut this down to just a few minutes instead. That'd be kind of nice. yeah, I don't really know. As far as what we're going to be doing on Thursday, or because of the Thursday games, that's going to mess everything up. I might try to post this on Thursday, I suppose. It would make the most sense. It would just, oh, it's just annoying because it was freaking called Friday the whole season. So, I suppose that's probably the best solution for it, though. So, we'll see. I don't know. We'll look at it, leave questions. It's not like there's very many anyway, so I'm really just preaching to 10 people. But, we're going to just go with that. God, everyone here sucks. It's like 3 of my leagues are instant playoffs just because everyone else is so bad. But, you know, that's fine. And then finally, standings on this last team. Love that 99.9%. And 5 games, 4 games. Yeah, there's no chance to not make the playoffs in 3 of my leagues. So, anyway, guys, that's going to do it. So let me know everything that you feel like, and just say hi or say nothing or whatever. And, you know, whatever. So be it. I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Take it easy. Peace.